It's getting interesting now here, and of course we're about to bring in, the chairman of the sub-technical committee, of the games, talking about AMGA 2024, and of course, that's Brigadier General Abdulrashid Bello, and of course, if you want to know more about this man, he's been in charge of everything technical when it comes to AMGA 2024. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
You must be a very happy man. After, since the 18th of November, you've not had a day to rest. Finally, we're seeing the end of AMGA 2024.
Yes, honestly speaking, I'm one of the happiest men today to ensure that at least we have a very good and successful competition in Abuja.
All right, you tell me, Nigeria currently tops the medal table. Actually, between them and Nigeria, the margin is so wide. I'm sure you are happy because it's not just easy to just host and win.
Honestly, it's not easy to host and win, but we did it. And that is with the good efforts of our superior senior officers who give us all the enabling environment in order to ensure that we train the athletes and we post them, and at the same time the athletes also give us what we deserve.
All right, quite beautiful. We saw the officiating, and our reporters at different venues. They talked to all the officials and all the participating teams, and they had little or no complaints when it comes to the level of officiating that we had at the games this year.
Well, before we commenced this competition, we had a series of meetings between we and the federations, because all the officiating officials were all drawn from the federation, Sporting Federation of Nigeria, and some are the accompanying officials that came with the delegates. So it was an hitch-free officiating, and it was free and fair without any bias. That's why we could not even have any protest from any of the participants throughout this competition.
All right, you just talked about officiating. My area of concern is to ensure that some of these athletes, of course, these military officers who actually brought glory to the Nigerian armed forces, how would the Nigerian military ensure that we nurture to ensure that in the next sporting event, they will be put in good shape in terms of facility, in terms of incentive and motivation to bring more glory? Not just the military, the Nigerian military or the Nigerian armed forces, but Nigeria, of course.
Well, in order to ensure that you have a very good athlete, to ensure that you have a very good facilities, because it's the same facilities they are going to train on. And when they train, that's why they can now be very good in each of their events. And I'm telling you, with what the Chief of Defense Staff has done now, by renovating, upgrading all the sporting facilities within the national stadium, you will see that many of our athletes will now have time to come and train and ensure that they are very good and they improve on their skills.
All right, quite beautiful. Thank you, sir, and of course all the best. Congratulations already, because we know that Nigeria will be declared the overall winners of the second edition of the African Military Games. Well done for all you've done so far.
Thank you very much. It's my great pleasure to be with you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, we've been speaking with Brigadier General Abdulrashid Bello, and of course he's been in charge of the subcommittee, for technical at the AMGA 2024.